I'd like to talk to you about investing into your self-care. There's a certain promise you're doing for yourself, and especially if you embark on the journey of taking care of yourself. Self-development and self-discipline, all of these things, they obviously require time, energy, and also money. So there's a certain sense of investing in it. But time and energy is the most precious one. And money will follow. Abundance will follow automatically once you change your habits, once you change your life. And this is something important to understand. How I see it is if I would stick to my old lifestyle and I would continuously spend money on alcohol, on drinking, on partying, on eating out, if you put that money aside, you actually have a little fortune where you can spend it on retreats, on programs, training programs, therapies, which benefit your health, longevity, your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. And this is something really important to understand. Everything is relative. How you spend your time, energy, and money, this is your choice. And I used to be a person who used to say, I don't have the money or the financial means to do this. But ever since I changed my outlook and the more I took care of myself, everything flows. Everything comes to you. And I am still working on getting out of the scarcity mindset. So for instance, I still look, obviously I am not frivolously spending, and I'm also not greedy, but I am conscious on how I spend my money. And sometimes I, for instance, choose hotels that are super cheap. I choose flights that are super cheap, and I then waste my time and energy, and delays happen. And at the end of the day, it was not worth the savings. And I'm saying that to you because in the yachting industry, especially, you earn very good salaries, net, sometimes without taxes. And believe me, as an expat for 25 years, I know how it is to earn good salaries, but also the more I earn, the more I spend. How you spend your money wisely is also a form of self-care. And self-care does not mean that you invest yourself in a spa day and spend 500 euros for a spa day. Self-care means really also that you're emotionally, physically, and mentally and spiritually nourished. I give you an example. So I'm in Bologna now. I'm doing this therapy, and luckily Dr. Jojo is my longtime friend because one of my best friends, Marielle, I visited him after COVID, and I saw his clinic, and I knew that I will come back and do this therapy. Now is the time that I have the money and the time to do it. And this is really important for me because I have an autoimmune disorder that I normally don't speak a lot about, which is the Epstein-Barr virus infection, which is the forerunner to multiple sclerosis. Hence, I have to constantly make sure that I keep this virus at bay. This is something really important. And if I burn out too much, if my Pitta dosha burns out too much, and I'm sure that many of you guys know how that is, and they also know how to live with this virus. And it's important how you keep it under control. And I'm using new technologies, scientific-based technologies, as well as ancient practices, both together to work on exactly containing this virus and being able to have a life that gives me joy and gives me the energy to do. And I'm urging you, whatever you have, if you have any underlying diseases, deal with them and work with them rather than ignoring them. I ignored this virus 2 times in my life that it flared up. Once when I was 20 and I was bedridden for a month. And it came back again not too long ago. Oh yeah, it came back last year when I had COVID. But I was able to counteract it really quickly because I know the signs when I enter into a chronic fatigue that I cannot get out. And this virus stays within me my whole life. So I have to work with it rather than against it. So in a nutshell, the point for this self-care podcast today is invest in yourself and do so wisely. How you spend your time, energy, and money, and who you spend it with is very important for your mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Namaha, namaste.